Okay, welcome back. Now we were talking about the the 100,000 leads that you're going to purchase for $500. Basically, here's the way it works, and I told you I'd explain how I do it and what results I get. We send out about 1,000 leads. Out of the 1,000 leads, we get about 800 people, and sometimes it'll be a little lower depending on what kind of leads you get. But usually, it's around 600 to 800 people will actually open your email. Out of that 600 800 people that actually open your email, about 50 will go to your website. Now, those are your hot prospects. That's who I treat as my hot prospects. I know it works, and you know it works because you got one of the letters and you're watching this video. Okay? Out of that 50, if you only got one person, now I think you're going to get more, but if you only got one person to sign up, now understand 100,000 leads, you get 50 hot prospects per 1,000. That's 100 potential business partners that you're going to have. And you don't have to talk to anybody. You don't have to have a meeting. You don't have to keep any inventory. You don't have to do anything. That's why I recommend that you take advantage of purchasing the leads through the system that I give you. I don't make any money on those leads. I don't make any money on you getting that system. And basically what I do is I get some advertising credits, but that's it. I'm not paid anything to do that. I've looked at all kinds of systems. The system is absolutely wonderful. So if you do what I tell you to do, you should get, you know, 100 new partners out of this. And if you looked at the compensation system, you're going to realize that that is an enormous amount of money, lots of money. So don't question Papa Lee. Just do what Papa says, okay? I'm also going to send you a follow-up letter. Remember the letter you got, the real nice letter? You're going to put your name and information on there and all that stuff, and you're going to send it out. And you don't even have to write it either. And that's for your hot prospects. I'm going to give you some valuable links to some great and mostly free resources. Okay? If you want to make your own YouTube video like I'm doing right here and you don't really know how, I'm going to give you a YouTube primer, and it's just valuable information on how to produce and publish your own YouTube videos if you want to do it about that yourself. Also, some of you have noticed that I use a domain name that I really like, that I think it really ties into this business. And so I'm going to send you information on a company. And again, don't question Papa Lee. I've done my research. I've looked at all the different places that you can get domain names. The company that I'm going to send you is dirt cheap. You can get a domain name for about $8 or $9 a year with an email address, and I show you how to set up your returns and all that. When you join us as a partner, you're going to get an email that has all this stuff in it. It's going to go step by step by step and say, do this, put your name here, fill this in, go to this place, do these things. And if you will do these things, you're going to be successful. It's as simple as that. This is not about going, well, what do I do next? We're going to tell you. Now, if you want to play Lone Ranger, go right ahead. But let me ask you a question. If you had to walk through a minefield, what would you rather do? Carve your own path? Or maybe follow in the footsteps of somebody that has gone before you? That's pretty simple, isn't it? My suggestion is do what has worked. Do what works. Teach your people how to do what works. And we're all going to make a ton of money. Don't second guess this stuff. I have worked my tail off. I'm not the sharpest stick in a box, but I'm not stupid either. I've worked you might have seen behind me, I used to serve on board submarines. I worked in the nuclear power field. I worked as an engineer for about 14 years. I'm not stupid. And I didn't want to waste my time, didn't want to waste my money. And I've looked at hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of things on the internet to do. And I'm here to tell you, if you want to make some money, do this thing. And do what we tell you to do. Okay, enough about that. All right? All right, here's the other thing. I'm going to finish this video up by saying this. Last but not least, you're going to get me or somebody that has been coached by me as your personal success coach. If you come into my organization, if I'm the one that's bringing you in, I'll talk to you. But I do want to say this as well. If you come into our organization as a partner, you have my permission to get in touch with me. And I'm not gonna, again, I'm not putting any of that information on this video. I'm not putting out my email. I'm not putting out my website. I'm not putting out my phone number. If you want to get a hold of me, just call the partner that brought you in, and they will have the information, because when I send out that email, I put that information on there, my contact information. They will have an opportunity to tell you to call me if you don't get the answers you want. But they're going to be taught by me, and so that's how we're going to do this. We're not going to reinvent the wheel. We're not going to have to worry about, what we have to do. This is very simple. Now, there's some grunt work you're going to have to do up front. You're going to have to go in and enter your information. You're going to have to set a few things up. But again, this is not about juices, lotions, potions, or trips on the ocean. This is not about meeting and greeting and bugging your friends and your neighbors and your relatives. This is not about any of that stuff. With the 100,000 contacts and leads that you get, you can build a substantial business, and your buddies out there don't even have to know you're doing it until you drive up in your BMW or whatever. But I find that most people, once they start making money, they kind of get excited. It's hard to keep your mouth closed when things are going well for you. And so here's what I'd recommend you do. Listen, and don't question PaPa. Just do what PaPa says, and here we go. Do it. Just get it done. Go back to the person that sent you to this website. Go back to their website and join. Become a partner with us. And do what you're supposed to do. And a lot of folks will get this video, and we're going to tell them the same thing. Do it. Just do it. Don't question it. Do it. You do understand even a turtle has to stick his neck out to get anywhere, don't you? Now, a lot of people say, you full of beans. Well, I'm going to cry all the way to the bank with that kind of attitude when they talk to me. Listen, join us on the beaches of the world. Let's have some fun. Let's make some money. This is a great business. And I've been looking for the right product. Folks, if you want to make money, money's the right product. Don't you think? Listen to PaPa Lady. Get started today. You have a great day. I'm going to go goof off for a while. Hope to see you at the top.